Today, we're going to be diving into growing a YouTube channel and what I've learned so far in my journey to YouTube monetization, which just means making money on YouTube. If you've watched any of my videos, then you know that I'm a strong advocate of people having a side hustle. I have multiple streams of revenue I'm currently growing, YouTube being one of them. And on this channel, I like to share my journey so you can benefit from my successes as well as my failures. If you haven't figured it out yet, entrepreneurship and making money is the focus of this channel. If that's something that interests you, I hope you'll consider subscribing. One of the revenue streams that I started really diving deep into about a year ago is YouTube. Originally, I started this YouTube channel for two reasons. One, to drive more traffic to my website, and two, in order to generate leads for my stacked affiliate marketing side hustle. It wasn't long before I realized just how powerful growing a YouTube channel can be. YouTube is the second most powerful search engine in the world. It's owned by Google, so most of the time a Google search will also give you YouTube results. Between the two of them, they have 90% market share and YouTube is growing every day. That means that when somebody does a search of any kind, it's more than likely going to be done on YouTube or Google. We're talking huge numbers, 3.5 billion searches per day. Just siphoning off a little of that traffic can change your life if you do it strategically. But how? How do you grow YouTube and leverage it to make money? Well, those are two very different questions. Let me start with what I've learned growing a YouTube channel, and then I'll share what I've learned making money on one. So, lesson number one, anybody can grow a YouTube channel. I am convinced anybody can grow a YouTube channel and make money on YouTube. Even if you don't like to be on video, there are ways around it. You can never show your face or do images and pictures over audio. Actually, I do a lot of that. Not because I don't want to be seen, but because it's more engaging than just looking at my face. There are so many ways to do it. Do not let fear hold you back. Lesson number two that I've learned on YouTube. Quality content is king. For your YouTube channel to grow, you have to have quality content. How do you know if it's good? The obvious answer is, do people watch it? This is called audience retention, and it can be seen in your YouTube analytics after you create a video. You can see it on every video if people are watching or if they're dropping off and leaving right away. Then you can adjust your tactics and strategies and try to get better. You should always be trying to get your audience retention up higher. If a large percentage of your video is viewed by the people who click on it, that's a signal to YouTube. It's a signal that it's a good video, which will signal YouTube to show it to more people. I shoot for 50% or more audience retention on every video. It's one of the reasons I don't have intros and outros and I just go right into my content. I do not want my viewers to ever be thinking, okay, get to the point. Lesson number three, a high click-through rate is queen.
Good job.
That's what you get, and the queen stays queen.
If audience retention is king, having a high click-through rate is the queen. My best performing videos have both, a good click-through rate and a high audience retention. If you're not watching these two metrics, then you're doing yourself a disservice and you're doing your channel a disservice. They matter a lot. I don't have too much trouble getting my audience retention up high, even though I've heard that it's difficult, but what I do struggle with is getting a high click-through rate. Chances are you'll be better at one or the other, and that's okay. Lesson number four, 1,000 subscribers is no joke. To get paid on YouTube from the ads that they run, which is called getting monetized, you have to qualify for it. One of the qualification factors for monetization is to have 1,000 subscribers. These need to be real subscribers. Remember, you can't game YouTube or Google or cheat the system. If you fake the subs, they will figure it out and either shut down your channel or it will hurt your engagement and your channel will simply not flourish. So just do the work and get the subs. It's not a race. Just keep putting out good quality videos and let your subscriber count grow naturally. 1,000 subscribers is no joke. It will take time, energy, and effort. By the way, a little hack to get more subscribers that has worked for me is to give people a reason to subscribe. Saying, please subscribe to my channel is better than saying nothing at all. But telling people why they should subscribe will get you even better results. For example, I say something like, if you like entrepreneurship and making money, consider subscribing to my channel. Hey, if you like learning about finance and money, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any updates. Lesson number five, 4,000 hours of watch time is also no joke. Watch time refers to how much total time people spend watching any videos on your channel. To be monetized, you have to have 4,000 total hours of watch time in a year. If you're doing YouTube shorts or even videos that are on the shorter end of the spectrum, it will take you a lot more videos to get to 4,000 hours of watch time in a year. You don't want your videos to be long and boring or your audience retention will suffer. So remember, longer is better as long as your quality doesn't suffer. Subscriber count and watch time is like click-through rate and audience retention. You'll get to one before the other. I've heard that watch time is harder, but again, since I'm better at audience retention, watch time was actually easier for me. I hit 4,000 hours a few months before I hit 1,000 subscribers. Lesson number 6, ask for what you want, like a click or a comment. This hack gets results, so don't skip it. Your first impulse might be to think, if people want to subscribe or like my video or make a comment, they will do it on their own without me prompting them. That's partially true, and yes, you'll get some of that, but asking for it will increase your numbers exponentially. Since engagement is a user signal to YouTube, unless I forget, I always ask for engagement. Please click the like, please comment, please watch my next video, please subscribe, etc. Always ask. Ask, ask, ask. In fact, while I'm on this topic, have you done any of those? If not, now would sure be a good time. I'm partial to the thumbs up, the like, but if you want to subscribe in order to get fantastic content on personal finance, that is also not a bad idea at all. Lesson number 7, engagement matters. I've already explained how important engagement is to the YouTube algorithm. One of the best engagement indicators is comments. Good or bad, a comment is a signal to YouTube that your content is engaging. So cherish the comments, even the haters. If you want to increase engagement, I've already covered that you need to ask. Ask your viewers to drop a comment or answer a question. But once they do, there is a way you can really increase your comment count, and that's by responding and asking a question. Now, not all of your commenters will respond to a question. However, if they do and you respond again with another question, that's key, they will probably respond another time. They will also be more likely to make comments to other videos. This little hack has worked wonders for me and my channel. Just be sure to let it taper off before it gets too weird. Lesson number 8, keywords matter. As I mentioned, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. You want to get traffic from search, so you need to make sure you're making searchable videos for terms people are searching for. Otherwise, the entire video could be a waste of time. How do you find these keyword topics? I use VidIQ and the VidIQ extension. It's a YouTube tool, and the paid version isn't very expensive at all. If you're serious about YouTube as a business, you need to get VidIQ or Tubebuddy. Tubebuddy is another option. There are also some others out there, but these two are the best. Personally, I like VidIQ. I'll put a link to both of them in the description. YouTube hack number 9. Not all ads pay the same. Before I get too deep into this, you have to have a basic understanding of YouTube ad revenue. Once you get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, you are eligible for the YouTube Partner Program. If you've ever seen an ad on a YouTube video, this is how YouTube makes money. Companies or individuals bid for these ads, and as a partner, YouTube shares the revenue with you. It's a pretty hefty share too. YouTube takes 45% and gives the creator 55%. This allows you to get paid for being a content creator. Now compare that to all the other social media platforms out there. You've probably created content for them all the time, and you have no chance of getting paid by those platforms for normal content creation. Anyway, I digress. Let's get back to ad revenue. Advertisers bid and pay based on 1,000 views. This is called the CPM, or cost per mil, or cost per 1,000 views. For example, I want to run an ad and I bid $5 CPM, $5 cost per 1,000 views. My competitor bids $10 per 1,000 views, so he beats me. My competitor wins. Assume that ad shows up on your channel as a creator. You'll get 55% of that ad revenue for every 1,000 times it's viewed on your channel. Your cut is called the RPM, revenue per mil, or revenue per 1,000 views. So if the winning bid is $10, you make $5.50 per 1,000 views. Are you still with me? Now, I know this is a bit technical, but hang with me. I'm working towards showing you how to make more money, and more importantly, I'm going to show you why and how it works, so you can take full advantage of it and make more with less work. So I established that you get paid 55% of the revenue generated on the ads for your videos, also known as the RPM. The higher the RPM, the higher your revenue. So how do you drive that price up, drive that RPM up higher? Let's go back to my channel. Since my channel was originally meant to help me generate leads for my stacked affiliate marketing business, I created content about how to make money and entrepreneurship. I also created some real estate content in order to promote a real estate course that helped me turn $1,000 into $100,000 very easily. The thinking was that creating this type of content would naturally attract people who are looking for ways to supplement their income. What I didn't know at the time was that the YouTube Partner Program CPM rates have a wide range, and it's based mostly on three things. First, the type of content. Advertisers pay more for videos and audiences that lend themselves to high-ticket items. This is because companies advertising tend to make more per sale than irregular advertisers. For example, think of insurance, mortgages, loans, debt refinancing, legal services, etc. Think about it. Let's suppose company A is selling the latest and greatest cool gadget for $50. Let's also assume they make a 50% margin. So they make $25 per profit per gadget sold. Now, let's assume they average one sale per 1,000 views. I know these are all theoretical numbers, but it helps to put numbers to everything. Ideally then, they must spend less than $25 in CPM to acquire a customer on YouTube. Otherwise, they won't hang on to any profit. So they literally couldn't or shouldn't bid more than $25 at the most for their CPM. Now compare that to an insurance company, mortgage company, or consultants who make thousands of dollars per sale, and there's no denying that they have more money to work with for their advertising. Let's suppose a mortgage company knows they will make an average of $1,500 per sale, and they have no physical products, so their margin is close to 100%. That means they can spend up to $1,500 to acquire a sale. Obviously, these are just examples I pulled out of thin air, but you see my point. The first thing that dictates CPM is who will be advertising. These companies want to put their message in front of audiences interested in the services, or at least in services in their sector. So making videos in the financial sector will pay the most. The second thing that dictates AdSense CPM is the age of the audience. Older audiences have more disposable income, so advertisers will pay more to be in front of them. Why? Because if those people want to buy something, they probably have the money to do it. They aren't broke. Lastly, advertisers pay more based on the country of the audience. Now, what country do you think pays the most? Seriously, take a guess. Drop it in the comments. I'll give you some time. 5, 4. Seriously, put it in the comments. 3, 2. Did you guess yet? 1. Okay. If you said the United States, you are wrong. In the past year, the United States came in at number 10. Norway actually came in at number 1, and it wasn't even close. Uganda now, that was one of the worst. Why some of these countries like Norway have such high CPMs is beyond me, but it is what it is, so keep that in mind when you're creating your content. To sum it up, if you're making cute, entertaining videos for young people in Uganda, you're going to be broke no matter how many millions of views you have. But if you're making real estate investment videos for retirees in Norway, you're going to be making bank with just a few thousand views per month. Lesson number 10, affiliate income beats it all. I just want to touch base on this one because it's been so good to me and some of my friends. If you're unfamiliar with affiliate income, it just means that you post a link to a product, and if anybody clicks on it and buys through it, you get a commission. On YouTube, affiliate links are put in the description. Now, when I first heard this, I thought, what? Nobody goes in the description. Well, I was wrong, totally wrong. People go there, they click on links all the time, especially if you're encouraging them to check it out. Here's why it's so powerful. Let's suppose your performance is the same as the advertisers we mentioned earlier, and you make one sale of your widget per 1,000 views. If you're promoting an affiliate product that makes you $30 commission per sale, you just added $30 for every 1,000 views to your bottom line. That's on top of your ad revenue. So maybe you make a $10 RPM and $30 in affiliate income. That's $40 per 1,000 views. If you're getting 10,000 views a month, which isn't unreasonable for a small channel, you're making $400 a month. But it gets better. You can promote high-ticket affiliate products if you believe in them, and they work, and they're good for your clients, your customers, your viewers. For example, I took a land flipping course that has allowed me to make over $100,000 so far in pure profit, and I started with just $1,000. Who wouldn't want to know how to do that? I'm a firm believer in that product, so I promote it on my videos. I can make anywhere from $50 to $1,000 per sale from that, depending on what the person orders. If I converted those commissions into an RPM, rate per 1,000 views, it would dwarf any YouTube AdSense numbers. But wait, that's not all. If you act now, no, I'm just kidding, but seriously, it does get even better. There's a blended version of affiliate marketing that is my favorite way to monetize YouTube. It's called stacked affiliate marketing, and basically you get paid for affiliate sales of products just like a normal affiliate program. However, the commissions stack in two ways. First, the products are often consumable, like protein powders, health drinks, vitamins, etc. When consumers use the product up and reorder, you get another commission. So if you have 10 customers a month who regularly buy product, you get the commission every month for those 10 customers. That creates monthly revenue instead of a one-time commission, and it's fantastic. On top of that though, your customers can become affiliates, and if they do, you get a bonus on the sales that they make. It's really quite clever. It can get very large very quickly. If you want to explore that, I'll put a link in the description. Number 11, give YouTube what it wants. More video views and more money. I already told you how YouTube makes money, and that's advertising. So to make more money, they need people to watch more videos and rack up the watch time, because if you can get somebody binge watching content, that means they'll also be binging on YouTube ads, which means you and YouTube will make more money. So the videos that are good at doing that are likely to be promoted even more by YouTube. I say all of that to say this: use cards and end screens like these to get people to watch more videos. So what do you say? Keep learning and check out one of my other awesome videos.